Okay, so welcome back. We are going to be reviewing Beastars, chapter 180. Um, okay, so Beastars is in weird Lego season heels and he's squaring off against the Narigumi leader. Well, meanwhile, Melon is squaring off against the Dokugumi. And, oh, we even got a nice little representation over here. Shishigumi, full health. Marugumi, full health. Legoshi is the only one taking damage here. Right? And something I like to point out. I hope it doesn't come to pass, but my fears are kind of coming true. Like, I took it. Alright, so we're in chapter 180, right? There are only 16 chapters left in Beastars, right? Because it only goes up to 196 chapters, apparently. I thought it was more, but no, 196 chapters. Only 16 chapters left. And I feel with the current pacing of things, like, there's so many things that have been set up, like in Beastars, that need further expanding. Like, for instance, the carnivore herbivore war. I feel like that got brought up for a reason, and oh yeah, the carnivore herbivore and the whale and his answer, and there's just so much to do. And given the pacing of this arc and the turf war, I don't think we're gonna get those answers. Well, it's highly unlikely unless this closes out in like what? Let me see, 180 at least, like what, 5 chapters? I don't think that's. Man, there's just so much. It's poorly. I don't know. Like, if that's gonna be the end, it just feels so poorly paced, you know? Like, if anything, don't get me wrong, I like action, but Beastars doesn't really shine with action, right? Beastar shines when you have two characters with opposing beliefs and their belief systems are challenged through like dialogue, and the fights have always been a way to supplement that. But how things are going now, it's just fight after fight and nonsense after nonsense. It feels like this turf war really isn't carrying any weight. I would have preferred if Legoshi just squared up with Melon straight up at the turf war, but no, he has like these obstacles that I feel aren't really teaching him anything. Not really. Like the Dokugumi was a joke. The Narigumi, Legoshi turned that into a joke on his own the moment he put on heels and a dress. So, I don't know. Maybe my opinion will change as this goes on, but I'm just kind of scared, I guess. Anyway. The back alley market turf war is heating up. Legoshi cross-dresses again. This time for the battle. Alright, so chapter 180. It's a full moon, so leave it to me. These shoes make fighting difficult. It's as if the heels extend a meter underground. I feel constrained and uncomfortable. The trick to wearing heels is to keep the center of your balance on your toes. Otherwise... he broke his ankle. See? Well, he loses his balance, okay. He's having trouble walking in heels. Oof. Anyone who lets their panties show isn't fit to wear a dress. What's happening? Did you see anything? Almost, but no. Thank goodness. This is impossible. My movements are hindered too much by this dress and these shoes. I can't fight like this. Yeah, Legoshi has a habit of putting himself in other people's shoes, right? But only this time he's doing it literally. I mean, he can't turn himself into a woman, thank goodness. Like, but he can. He can like relate to their struggles by doing as they do and wearing the things they wear. But I don't see how that has anything to do with, you know, understanding Melon, which I feel like he's been trying to do since he met Melon, you know? Or maybe I'm just looking too far into it. Maybe the point is he can't relate to Melon. I mean, he can, but he also can't in some ways. And maybe this is just to show that he should just respect that. I don't know. Anyone who lets their panties show. Okay, I already read that. This is okay, too? Okay, I read that too. Come to think of it, the females at Cherryton all have to wear white skirts. They can't move freely or even eat spaghetti carelessly. It must be really hard for Haru. No, I can't get sidetracked right now. Of all things, he thinks back to that. Oh yeah, okay, so they did wear white skirts, so maybe it's just I don't know, maybe it's just feminine grace that Legoshi lacks because he's a boy. It definitely is grace in general that Legoshi lacks, but I have a weird question, but why do you all fight in these awkward clothes? The dress, the heels, the makeup make fighting so difficult. They make us look more stylish. Huh? I don't get it. Your face tells me you still know nothing about women. Can you at least try to put on a nice face considering how you're dressed? Let's have a quick chat. Just us girls, shall we? Oh, she tries to like ball crush him. Okay. Exercising your facial muscles will keep you looking young. Show me what you look like when you're scared. You look good in red. Gray wolves really have that winter look. Well, what is a winter look? Ah, crap. Legoshi taking damage again. She slashed his face. Don't tell me. Legoshi lost an ear. Don't tell me he's gonna lose an eye now. It looks like he got cut above the brow. Okay, so maybe the bleeding just looks a little worse than it actually is. If you ever get cut above your brow, since the tissue is so thin up there, like if you've ever been in a fight, since the tissue is thin up there, that area is gonna bleed the most. That's just how it works. So let's see. Oh, the rain's starting. Oh, it's raining. The sky was clear just a moment ago, so suddenly. Not a cloud in sight all day. What a mystery. Legoshi, do you know why they call the sun showers the fox's wedding? Fox's wedding. So is that their version of like the devil's tears that we have in, reality? I love when it rains when there's no clouds out. It's awesome. Like a bright sunny day. Blue skies, tailwinds, sun shining and decides to rain. Beautiful. Is this more of that girl talk? Yes, I'll tell you, woman to woman. They used to say that sun showers were a paranormal phenomenon. Such a stupid story. There was a rumor that mail spread saying not to get married during a sun shower because a kitsune will impersonate their bride. We've been seen as tricksters for so long, treated as deceitful, despicable beings, disguising ourselves as female. Okay. So I see what's happening now. Each person that Legoshi fights, they end up revealing the source of their pain, right? And I guess this is the discrimination the Naragumi face, or foxes in their universe face. That's the source of their pain, right? They're seeing, and we've seen how, I don't know, you can form a belief about someone that you've never met. That's the nature of prejudice, right? And each animal in this series, I guess they have their own form of prejudice associated with them, and how other animals view them. And what she's saying right now is foxes, or the Naragumi, are associated with tricksters, right? They're deceitful, they're liars, they're despicable, they're disgusting. And they're disgusting because of that, right? There's an impureness to it. So this is what she's revealing right now. The torches. The rain's putting out all the torches. It's pitch black. Aww. And I wonder if there's any type of significance to the rain starting right now. And putting out all the torches over here. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's not a turf war anymore. Maybe the ideological fight is starting now. I don't know. We'll see. Truth is, the torches and the turf war mean nothing to me. I just want to change what the males think of female foxes. That's all. Okay. That's why the torches went out. Don't get me wrong, it still is a turf war, but it's really not that significant anymore. I feel like we're moving into another stage of the fight. So this is why she's fighting. She just wants Okay, so I have a question about her plan though. She would only be changing how female foxes are viewed in the context of the back alley market, you know? And that's not, yeah, she wouldn't be changing anything in animal society as a whole. And basically what I get is that from the Dokugumi to the Inarigumi, they just want to be respected, right? That's what they really want. And it's strange because Legoshi, during his fights, he's pretty much giving them the validation that they want, that they are seen, that they are heard, that he can't one for one, he can't relate to them on all things, but he will put himself in their shoes to understand their pain. And that's where I feel like Legoshi's kind of endearing to see a protagonist do this, because Legoshi's done that since forever. More apparently, it was during his meat training when he was putting himself in the shoes of where he wanted to understand life, in general, right? To put himself in the shoes of a herbivore. And he experienced fear and all these emotions he's never felt for the first time, right? So that's just the Legoshi thing to do. Is it still a fox's wedding if the sun shower happens at night? What? I don't see why that would make a difference. There are stereotypes about wolves too. Like that one stating we are supposed to howl during a full moon. Which is fine by me, but on nights like this, no one can tell this sun shower is a fox's wedding. Let my wolf howl protect foxes like you. Wait. Oh, I didn't even notice that hand. That's Melon. Huh. That's actually sweet. what Legoshi's saying right now. Yeah, I want to reread that again. There are stereotypes about wolves too. Like that one stating we're supposed to howl during the full moon, which is fine by me, but on nights like this, no one can tell this sun shower is a fox's wedding. And that's, okay, so that's Legoshi's way of saying, I see you. I hear what you're saying, I acknowledge it, and let my howl protect you. Right? If a fox's wedding, alright, because fox's wedding are more associated in the daytime, right? But it can also happen at night, even though there's not a cloud in the sky. Well, not many, typically, right? So it's people don't pay any mind. It's just nighttime rain. But out of everyone, the wolf is the one he'll notice, right? And they're supposed to howl at the moon, so that howl is their acknowledgement of, hey, I see you. And let my howl protect you. So that's really sweet what Legoshi just said there. Okay, so it is Melon. So Legoshi springs into action immediately. Oh, I love to see Legoshi like this. It's the tablecloth effect. So springs into action immediately, kneeing Melon in the chin. So the fight is about to get started. He's about to throw down. You just can't wait for your turn, huh, Legoshi? want to get this over with, do you? I won't let you hurt anyone else but me. Bring it on, Melon. Finally. Facing evil head on. To be continued. Alright, so. Finally. Legacy versus Melon. I can't wait. Hopefully it ends sooner rather than later. We're gonna have 15 chapters left after this. That's insane. And yeah, under the full moon too. So we're gonna see how this is gonna go. Q's still a traitor, so I wonder if that's gonna get brought up again. There's just so many loose ends. Like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it gets wrapped up neatly, but the way things are going, I don't think so. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, this has been fun. I'll see you during 181. Bye now.